Hello and welcome, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Misty at Skeeter Jones, and this is not this week's 10 things, and I'm not offering anything up for sale actually in this video. I am just going to unbox something that I've been waiting for a while to see if I could completely review it and use it on video, but time is really tight for me right now. I'm about to go pick up my youngest from college and bring him home. Once he's home, things will be a little less tight schedule-wise for me, and then I will be able to actually review the item. But I've been having to look at it sitting here on my counter for a while, and I can't take it anymore. I just have to unbox it. So I'm going to unbox it and just give you my impressions as I unbox it. And then in a separate video, I'll actually use the item and review it for you. If you've been watching my channel for a while, at least for the past, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks or so, you know that my Presidium bit the dust, and not through natural causes. It's because I was just in too much of a rush one day and knocked it off the end of my table and just killed it. So as you may also be aware, Presidiums cost a good bit. They're not really something that you can just plunk down money for any old time. So I was shopping around for one. I don't like to buy them third party because I want to make sure the warranty is in place and all that, and that I'm not getting one that's refurbished or that has been dropped and damaged and then somebody's selling it. So I always like to buy things like that new. And so I was looking around for a new one that I could get kind of quick, because the company that makes Presidiums is in Singapore. So of course, if you buy it straight from them, it's going to take a long while to get to you. So I was trying to find a distributor for those. And while I was looking for them, I came up on a seller of not Presidiums, but of a different item that is a competitor, I suppose, of Presidium. And I decided to go with that because it's roughly about half the price. And it has a warranty. It's made in Britain, but there was a United States-based seller for it. So I did all the research on it, and it looks like it should be pretty comparable to a Presidium, with a few features that the Presidium didn't offer. So I wanted to give that a try. So we'll see how it goes when I actually test the item in a separate video, but I'm going to now turn the camera around and let you see the unboxing of the replacement for the Presidium. I'll drop in a picture of the packing slip which came with it, which shows that I ordered it on April 29th, and it shipped the very next day on April 30th. And I had it in my hands by the first week of May. I had it before Cinco de Mayo, so it was really quick. I believe I mentioned earlier in this video that the company that makes this is based in Britain. That's incorrect. They're actually based in Thailand, and it's a US distributor that I bought it from. I found them on eBay, but they are not a second-hand distributor. They're not resellers. They are actually a distributor of this product, and it's called the Smart Pro. That's the name of the company, and the product is the Smart Pro Gem i1, or SPGE1 is what they refer to it as. And it came out of the box really with more things in it than my Presidium came with, as you'll see here. As soon as I get the box open, I had to kind of struggle with it just a bit to get it open. They had it sealed, which I'm very glad of. They had it sealed in plastic, as you can see here, to keep moisture out, which in my part of the country, I live in the southeastern United States, and we are known for our humidity here. So I was really glad to have that plastic around it to protect it from the humidity during shipping. And then it took me a little while here to figure out how to open up the box. So I'll cut right here and jump ahead to where I actually got it open. Actually, the quality sticker that you just saw, I find out later, is actually where you're supposed to open it, but that's after I damaged the box by trying to tear into it too fast. So I'll cut here and I'll jump ahead to where I actually have the box opened. The quality seal is actually where it was sealed that I needed to be opening from in the first place, but of course I didn't realize that until after I had already torn part of the box, which I hate, but oh well. I got into the package, and first off, I was pretty impressed by the storage case that comes with the Smart Pro Gem Tester. There's the auto calibration instructions. That booklet is kind of thick, so it might be a little more involved to calibrate this unit than the Presidium. We'll find that out when I do the full review. But this storage case was impressive. The one that came with the Presidium was soft-sided, more like a bag, and it was really tight fit to get everything in there. This is a sturdier storage case, and it has a little space for everything. Right here off the top is the unit, which as you can see looks very similar to the Presidium. And then over there to the right is the probe. I really like the look of the unit, very similar to the Presidium. And here is the probe, and it looks very, very similar, probably a very standard thing across all gem testers if there are others. This one and the Presidium so far are the only ones I know of. Here's the power cord. Just, of course, very standard power cord. The item that'll come out next is a holder for loose stones to keep them from rolling away or keep heat transferring from your hands onto the stones that you're trying to test, which can interfere a little bit with the results. And the next thing that came out I was pretty impressed with. This is an oxidation removal cloth. If oxidation builds up on the probe, it can interfere with the results of the test. I don't know if it's a big interference or minor, but regardless, it can interfere, and this cloth is specific to removing oxidation from the tip of your probe to help ensure more accurate results. So I'm pretty impressed with that. And then as you can see here, here's the calibration instructions. Like I said, it's a whole booklet. To calibrate the Presidium is just a little quick thing, and it takes up a few sentences on the quick start flyer. But here there's a little thick booklet about calibration, so I'll go over all of that when I do the full review. And then here you can see that I paid about $230, which is roughly about half of what I would pay for a Presidium. That's the unboxing, and the full review is coming up soon.